Something that I didn't realize till later in life. It's amazing the number of things that can really fall in your lap if you just are willing to say yes to a few things. When I was 7 years old, growing up in Ohio, I was out in the woods picking blackberries, and I looked down and found a rock that had little shell imprints in them. I found out later they were brachiopods, marine creatures, but I thought that was so cool. And then I looked down and found another piece, and they fit together. And I took it home, my dad shellacked it, and I was hooked on science. So I used to look down in paleontology, and for the last 30 years in Arizona, I worked at Lowell Observatory, and so I'm looking up now. I want future generations to continue to be inspired by the universe around us and by all the unique things in our state. There's so many great stories that our state has, and connecting people to those stories is really a lot of fun.
Kevin Schindler is really a fixture at Lowell Observatory. There are some people that you think they're iconic for what Lowell is all about, and Kevin is one of those because of his wealth of knowledge about the observatory and about space history and his authorship of books. And not only does Kevin have all of this knowledge, he is such a great supporter of tourism in Flagstaff and across Arizona. This is something that I think makes Kevin just an ideal candidate for this.
The honor, personally, is very humbling. I think it's a good reflection on our state and the community of Flagstaff, because we have so many great stories to tell, and sharing them with people from around the world is what we do. And to be able to be part of that effort is really inspiring for me.
In our daily life here, sometimes people have a question, and Kevin is the type of person who can bring it to him and he will answer you. And also he will give you more information that is interesting that you never knew you wanted. The way he is, what he knows about the history of Lowell brings up lots of new opportunities for people.
Oh, I think my lasting legacy is, this nerdy guy who really liked what he did, and sharing stories about space, about history, about community, about the state, all those things together. It's just fun to share those stories, get people interested. And if they remember a couple things from those stories and take those home, that's great.
Kevin Schindler is really a one in a million. Not only does he know so much about the history of Lowell Observatory, but he's just a nice person. He really is kind and welcoming to everybody. This approach that Kevin has is really his hallmark, and it's one of the things that we love about him, and also that visitors love about him.